Oh, thank you all. Y'all know I'm just talking. I'm pouring my whole heart out. I got to start all over again. Oh my goodness. Hey, Kay Brooks. Okay. Hello. My name is Sandra, and welcome to my channel From Lack to Legacy. On this channel, we're all things money, investing, and mindset. In particular, how to go from a scarcity mindset to a mindset of abundance. This sounds like something that you're interested in. Stay. If this is your first time, welcome, welcome, welcome. And everybody else, if you've been here before, you guys know the drill. Normally, I trade options, but tonight I'm not trading options. Tonight, I'm going to be looking at, and there's the bell. Tonight, I'm going to be looking at an ETF or a couple ETFs that I'm interested in dollar cost averaging into. And one of those ETFs that I've been looking at is SDHD. It's a Schwab ETF that pays dividends. So I'm really interested in that. And it's a nice price. It's pretty affordable. It's about $77 a share. And it looks like it has hit one of the Fibonacci levels. And so I'm going to be looking at that to see if it's a good time to get in or if I should wait for maybe a little pullback. So let me put my glasses on. Y'all, I was trying to angle the camera so that we wouldn't get that glare and it wouldn't glare on my glasses so much because Lord knows I can't look at this stuff without glasses. Hey, Shauna. Hey, y'all. I'm so glad everybody is here. So let me go ahead and pull in my, give me just a second. I want to make sure my account information and stuff is all covered up. And I'm going to pull in my Think or Swim so you guys can see what I'm going to be looking at tonight. So let me share. You know, it's been a minute since I've done it, so it's going to take my brain like a little bit to kick in. So let's see, window. Hold tight. I think I have to make this window small. And so how is everybody? Yep, there we go. Oh, and then there's some new things. The browser cannot access the screen. Try capturing a different screen to see if this continues. What? Okay, hold tight. It says that, hey, Yvette, I'm not trading options tonight, you guys. I'm going to be looking at SCHD. I also want to look at FXAIX, BOO, and BTI. So those are the two that I'm looking at. If you were in class with us earlier today, Lisa showed us how she's dollar cost averaging into some of those funds. And she mentioned that on a particular day, because she could read a chart, she saw that it was a buying opportunity, meaning that the price either had a pullback or it was at a low that was attractive to her. And so that's what I'm looking at because I know that I want to purchase SCHD. But when I looked at it, it was at a Fibonacci's level, I think right about $77. So I'm looking to see, you know, if it's going to do a little pullback. Maybe I could get in for a little less. So as soon as I can figure out how to get in this joint, so let me try again to, man, here we go. Tech. Okay, so let me try to, let me see. It says share. Oh no, that's a tab. Let's see if I can do this window. Share. Whoa. Okay. Hopefully you guys can see my screen. Hold on. I'm going to pull up my own stream so that way I can follow along too. Then this way I'll be able to see what you guys can see. So give me like 30 seconds to get myself over here so I can at least pull up the live and see. Yes, this is what I want. Because then I can see if we have the right screen. Okay. So somebody's gonna have to tell me. I'm so grateful. Hey, Tea Time Beauty. Okay, I'm trying all kind of new things. I think it won't let me pull it in because I have this background on here. So let me nix the background, y'all. I was trying something new. I'm going to get rid of this background. Let me hide that. And then let me see if it'll let me share my Thinkorswim screen with you guys. I think we might have it this time. Did we get it? Mm, let me try something else. The browser cannot access the screen. Try capturing a different screen to see if this continues. Why won't it capture my screen? I've never had that happen before. Wouldn't you know it? Whatever. I'm just gonna keep working with this, you all. Let me see comments. Troubleshooting, please stand by. Don't you know it? But can you all at least hear me? If you all can hear me, we can work through the rest of it. I'm trying to think, how else can I share this screen? Because it's up here. It's just a matter of, can I share it with you? Darn. Hmm. What is this? Y'all know I don't know nothing about technology. Do you remember that line from the movie Gone with the Wind? I don't know nothing about birthing no babies. That's how I feel about computers and stuff. I don't know nothing about birthing no technology, but I can see. Let me just tell you all what I see anyway. SCHD is, it opened up around $76. Let me see, what is it, up or down? It's up. No, it's down 4 cents from the close. So it opened up at 76.37. It's down to 76.30. So the price is dropping, and that's what I wanted to see. I'm trying to figure out, anybody got it? You can hear us good. As long as you can hear me, that's a plus. I will work on how to get this screen to display. Hmm. If Let me see. I wasn't expecting that. I thought we were gonna be like cooking. I don't know another way to do it. Let me try this. Entire screen. No, we want this window. Okay. To share. I don't know. I don't have a clue. So let me just go ahead and talk you all through what I wanted to do tonight. And maybe, hey, Shauna, maybe you guys can pull it up. Anybody got their Thinkorswim where you can pull it up? Because I'm looking at SCHD and I can tell you what the price is doing. Yeah, it's down to $76.21 and it's dropping. Now, see, it's too bad I'm not trading options, but you all know I do not trade if I haven't studied. If I haven't plotted out all of my support and resistance so that I know the price levels, I just won't do it. I won't trade because other than that, it's basically like guessing. So I'm not going to do that. So that's why I'm not trading options. And that's why I haven't been trading options lately, because y'all, I haven't really had a chance to focus on it. I've been doing other things like creating digital downloads. I'm learning so much stuff. Y'all know this brain can only do so much at a time. So I haven't been trading options, but I've really been focusing on this investing class and this whole investing challenge that we have going on, which is getting 1,000 Black women engaged in the stock market. And our whole strategy is so simple. I promise you, y'all. It's a 4-week course. It's a beginning introduction to the stock market. It's it's 4 weeks. The first week we talk about, well, what is the stock market, all the different kinds of stocks. The second week, which is next week, we will talk about ETFs, which is what we ultimately will be buying, and that's how we're going to enter the market. So the next week in class, we'll talk about what is an ETF, the different types of ETFs, how to evaluate ETFs. What are you going to be looking at when you're trying to decide which one is better? And if you're going to do that, you're probably going to have to look at what are your investing objectives and what is your risk tolerance. So we'll talk about those things. And then finally, you got to pull the triggers. So by the 4th week of class, the final week, I'm hoping that anybody that's enrolled in class will at least have enough knowledge so that you aren't guessing. We'll be here with you. We won't let you make a mistake. But ultimately, you have to decide, which ETF. And so here are the ones that I'm looking at that I can't pull up for y'all. I'm looking at FXAIX. I have some VTI and it's doing pretty well. So I may just continue to dollar cost average into VTI because I haven't been. I just opened it, bought a little, and just really kind of left it. SCHD is the one that I'm the most interested in because it's really the most affordable. And then VOO, I'll be looking at VOO. I have a list that is available if you go to the website of 14 ETFs that you might want to consider for 2024. But Yvette dropped some knowledge in the chat today. We were talking about expense ratios, and which is how much it costs to run or how much it costs to manage an ETF. And QQQ is on that list. I think it was on that list simply because it was a tech ETF that was heavy in tech. And so I had them broken down in categories. But when I looked at it, and I was so shocked when Yvette told us what the price ratio is on QQQ. So while QQQ might be great for trading, it might not be the best choice in terms of a long-term investment if you're concerned about how much you're paying for it, because there are ETFs out there that have way lower expense ratios. For example, I was looking on Yahoo, so let me just kind of slide over here on Yahoo. FXAIX has an expense ratio of 0.1. That's the lowest I've seen. So that's why I'm looking at FXAIX. VOO, let's see. I'm trying to see what their expense ratio is. Anyway, all of those were a lot less than, let me see, can I find it? I see the PE ratio. I'm looking for the expense ratio. What happened to my Yahoo? Can you all still see the broadcast? Because this thing is doing all kind of crazy. Let me see, we're gonna look at VOO. Okay, so the expense ratio on VOO is 0.03. That's just a little bit more than FXAIX. Let's look at VTI. The expense ratio on VTI is 0.03. And let's look at SCHD, which is the Schwab fund that pays dividends. And I love a dividend. The expense ratio on this is 0.06. So it's a little more expensive than VOO, VTI, and FXAIX is the least expensive in terms of what it costs to run that fund or to manage that fund. So I'm still brainstorming, you guys, like, how do I figure out how to, let's see. Let's see. I'm still here with y'all. Okay. I am in all but VOO. So you pull the trigger, sister? Yvette, you pull the trigger. Anybody else pull the trigger? Anybody else already dollar cost averaging in? I had VTI already. So I'm going to, as a matter of fact, because I have a Fidelity account, and Fidelity, you can also buy, they don't call it slices, but you can buy fractional shares, which means if you don't want to pay, like, which one is expensive? VOO, VTI, they're all, SCHD is the one that's about $76. The other ones are a little bit more. If you don't want to buy an entire share, you can buy $20 worth. Is that not amazing? You can get into the stock market for real in a solid ETF. I'm talking about tried and true. We're not talking about fly by night. We're not talking about anything risk. I mean, there's always risk when you're investing, but you can get into those funds either through Schwab or Fidelity, and you don't have to even buy a full share. So that's the gist of our program. I'm telling y'all, listen, if you're not in the stock market, there's no excuse. There's no excuse for you not to be in the stock market. We do two things, kind of. I started out focusing on options trading. And trust me, options trading can be profitable. I need to talk to some of y'all. Anybody options trade still trading? Anybody? Yvette, did you catch any of this run up? I know you had to. Y'all, I was off traipsing across the globe. I was not trading. Of course, I don't trade when I'm on the road. I just don't because you really do need to focus. I do anyway. So I'm always going to be a trader. That's always going to be a part of one of my income streams. Or, it's that like that little ace you have in your pocket. You always know if you learn to trade, you know you can turn on your computer and shake a little money out. You can shake a little money out. Oh, what nerve shot right now? You know I know. Yvette, that's why, okay. She is telling y'all something, and I'm telling you, if you trade every day, something is wrong with you. You can't be a sane person and trade every day. I can't do it. I have to back away. And the beautiful thing about that is that being able to back away, it helped me deal with my FOMO, which is fear of missing out. I watched that thing run up. I know somebody I know is making money while I'm off running, from the north to the south of Vietnam. But it's okay because the beautiful thing, especially about trading, and I'm not talking about investing right now. The beautiful thing about trading is it don't matter. You can make money if the market goes up, if the market goes down. And the market is going to do that. It's going to go up, it's going to go down every day. So there's always a trading opportunity. But you have to be disciplined when you're a trader. You have to study. And Yvette's on top of her stuff. You have to study. You have to plot you have to chart. You just have to do it. And you have to stay abreast of what's going on in the market. Hey, Jan. And if you don't do that, I don't trade if I'm not properly prepared. I think that's just your ego. Then if you think you could just jump into this thing, maybe if I turn this TV off, it won't be such a glare on my little glasses. Because that is so distracting. Nope, that's not it. Oh well. So turn your computer on and shake a little money out. I'm trying to tell you, you could turn your computer on and shake a little money out. Y'all don't have to believe me. Ask Yvette. She over there trading right now. So I'm split. Our class that we're running now is actually split. Although today we didn't get a chance to talk about any trading, we talked primarily and solely about investing. I think there's a place for both things, particularly if you are a young person. And I was so pleased to see that so many young people are really, getting into it. They're getting the word. The word is getting out. What young people have that, I don't have, they have more of is time. If you're in your 20s, oh my gosh, it is totally conceivable that if you start now, you could live off of your dividends. You could live off of your investments. So my situation is a little different because I'm a little older. So I've had to be a lot more creative. And so what I've done is I've lowered my expenses to the point, you all know I pay $325 a month for this apartment, which is nothing. And if you put all my bills together, it's still under $500. So, hey, Kadian. So all I have to do is with my other streams of income, which is what I want to talk to my older sisters about who are trying to get out the house. We need to create these alternative streams of income. And so that's what I've done almost inadvertently. Yeah, you can turn your computer on, Kathy. You know, you can shake it up and down and get a few dollars out of there. And that's the truth. I'm not even exaggerating. But another way to master a life of ease, which is one where we're free from toxic work environments, where you can move freely the way you want to, is what I've done, you all, is I just cut my expenses back to the point where I almost have it. And this is not a flex. This is if I can do it, you can do this. And I'm telling you how I'm doing it. So you can pick and choose the things that work for you. So because my expenses are so low, my pension check covers that. But what I want to do, I know, Kathy, we getting out the house, no doubt. So here's what's working for me. I started a YouTube channel about a year ago, and It took me a little less than a year to get monetized. And so that's a little drip, y'all. I'm not taking the money out of there. It's up to, I don't know if it's quite up to $200 yet, but it's just a little drip. It's my, I mean, come on. That's just AdSense. And you all see, we have 2,000 subscribers. And the videos, you got to have a video really pop off to have a video pay, some real money. Y'all watch the Yarbroughs. They have such a beautiful story. They just did a video called God Did. It's so insightful. So if anybody is out there thinking of starting a YouTube channel, I wholly encourage you to do that. But I want to let you know that no, I'm not getting rich off of my YouTube channel, not yet. And so but that's drip. That's a stream of income. It's set up. That funnel is set up. So if I keep getting good, improving my videos, improving the quality, and keep working on the channel, eventually that AdSense money, it increases. I'm watching it increase. And so that's one stream of income. I started creating digital downloads, and Kathy is in the chat. Kathy and I sat together for 40 minutes. Kathy had an idea. Kathy does a beautiful journaling session. Y'all hear me talk about it all the time. I'm telling you, get over there to the journaling session. If you just want to have some dingy time in the morning, go see Kathy. But Kathy journals. And so I know I was new to journaling. And so I was new to journaling. So when I was talking to Kathy, I said, Kathy, I don't have a journal. She said, Sandra, you could do it on paper. You could do it on a paper bag. You could write it. You just need to write. Just have something to write. And so y'all, I went to the grocery store. I'm telling my whole story. I didn't go get a fancy, beautiful journal. I bought two different ones. I bought a little, little inexpensive one. And then I had a big old notebook. So I was just writing on anything. Well, Kathy, once I figured out how to do the digital downloads, I was telling Kathy, I was like, look, you could do like journal pages and sell those as a digital download. Kathy, and I wouldn't make this up. My sister is in the chat. Kathy and I had a conversation for less than an hour because we did more talking. We did more girl talk than we did anything. But between the beginning of that conversation and the end of that conversation, Kathy and I were able to get her journal idea to a PDF. And hopefully, Kathy, I'm not sure, is it printable and ready to sell? Because if it's ready to sell, we need your link if the journal is ready to sell. When I tell you, I can take you, it won't take an hour. If you have an idea, if you are looking to create another stream of income, and that's what we're talking about. How do sisters, women of a particular age, how are we getting out the house? Well, we're going to need money to get out of the house. And some of our investments, if you have investments that pay dividends, hey, that's a stream of income. Like most of us, a lot of ladies in my circle have YouTube channels. They might not be making millions of dollars today, but if we stay the course, we can grow a YouTube channel. I've seen people do it. And so I'm pretty pleased. I'm telling you, I wish I could show you, but I'm up to about $200 on the YouTube channel. And I don't usually talk numbers, y'all, but with my digital downloads alone, I have been able to cover my entire monthly expenses. But y'all know my monthly expenses are about $500. So that wasn't hard to do. But I have two digital downloads. One is the $69 course where I teach you how to do digital downloads. And I have a Asia, what do you call it, travel guide, and then I do the class. So those are hey Jay. So Kathy, but we did get Kathy through the process of getting her journal from just an idea paper, in her computer. We made a PDF. She did anyway. While we were on the phone, I showed her the program, how you put it in, blah 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 blah. And I'm telling you, in an hour, if you have a good idea, if you have an hour, please, you all, I'm not making this up. I am going to show you how you can take a digital download. My digital downloads alone paid my rent and all my expenses this morning, not my food bill. Let's not get crazy. Because I looked at my food bill. You got Ah, you got your t-shirt. Oh, yay, Jan, yay. Stocks, not clocks. That's what I'm talking about, girl. Listen, find that link. That link is everywhere. I don't know if Marilyn, can we get the link for the $69? I can do it because I got it right here. It's called Launch Your Legacy. And it's what you'll get first is a download from me. And it's got about 50 different programs that I use to run this whole online show. You're going to need that. Let me get the link for you guys. I'll drop it in the chat. And once you get your digital downloads up, you guys, I'm telling you, it's like free money because you create it once. Now you do have to market, and marketing could be just sending out emails, posting it on across social media, and talking it up to your friends. So if you have an idea, I promise you, I wouldn't steer y'all wrong. It's not even worth it. You get the digital download from me. It's got all 50 programs. I use about 15 of those programs to run my YouTube channel and all the business stuff through that. The digital download will give you all the things I've used from start to finish, like the company that I use to form my LLC, all the way to the things that I use to edit and make, because y'all know I do a lot of editing. But like StreamYard, TubeBuddy, vidIQ, those are the things I need to make videos. And then I need Canva, and sometimes I'll use CapCut, but those are the things that I use to push out my social media stuff. Well, then you got to schedule appointments if you're going to take appointments. I've got the software for that. Then you got to get paid. So you're going to need software to handle and process your payments, all of that stuff. So if you've got $69 and you've got an hour, I can take you through how to get your own digital download up and out into the public. I'm telling y'all, it's amazing, the potential for digital downloads, and the overhead is zero, zilch, because the program that I use is all free. But you do have to have a good idea. You can't take a stink idea. You can't put lipstick on a pig. It's got to be a good idea. And a good idea is something that solves a problem for somebody or creates ease. I was thinking about a cookbook. Y'all, I'm over here. Don't y'all know I would kill for some gumbo? I don't know how to make gumbo, but somebody does. I lived in Louisiana when I was in college, and when I tell you I had the best crawfish etouffee, I can't cook that. Gumbo, I can't make that. Jambalaya, I don't know how to make that. If somebody had a digital download of that, I would buy that in a New York minute because I want to make my own gumbo, but I don't know how. I want to make my own jambalaya, but I don't know how. So a good idea, it doesn't have to be elaborate. It just has to be something that solves a problem or something that adds value. And I promise you, if you have it and you can get it in PDF form, because it needs to be a PDF. Now, you can't, we can't sell cookies. You can sell your cookie recipe, but you can't sell cookies. This is a digital product. So if you've got an idea that you can put into a PDF, sign up for that class. You get the download right away with all the programs. You can start researching, but on February the 10th, I believe it is, we'll have a Zoom session, and then I'll just walk you through how do you get this digital download into this program and pushed out. And literally you price it and push it out. And the only thing you have to do from there is really start advertising it. And that's what YouTube is good for. So if you don't have a YouTube channel, y'all get a YouTube channel. So here are the streams of income that I've been able to create as a 60-year-old. And I'm telling y'all, the best part is that I've been able to cut my expenses, and with these digital downloads, cover my expenses. So you know what that does? It frees up my pension check to do what? Invest. Sometimes y'all, I get so excited. I just want to, y'all know, I'm not very religious, but I am a believer. And I get excited because I feel like God gave me these ideas because I was just laying in bed. I was laying in bed, minding my own business. And it just came to me. I was like, I think I can do this. I think I can follow this thing. Y'all know I'm not technologically, I'm not a techno whiz. So if I can do it, I know I can get you and help you do it. So I've got the YouTube channel. One stream of income is my AdSense, the digital downloads, the class. I get some dividends. I told y'all Target send me them little dividends quarterly, but it's money I have to work for. And then recently, they rejected me so many times. They finally let me in the Amazon influencer. It's like an affiliate where you get affiliate links. And if somebody buys your whatever you're recommending, you get a portion of that sale. So, y'all, that's one, two, three, four, that's 5 streams of income. And right now, it's all drip. It's drippity drip, drip, drip. But I just started. And so to be able to cover my expenses, at least it has been, it's over $500 a month. Who don't need an extra $500 a month? Y'all, I was shocked. I couldn't believe it. I could not believe it. And I wouldn't tell you no story. It's all about strategy. Yes, it is. It is. And y'all, I didn't even have a plan. I didn't set out. I started the YouTube channel a year ago. I was hoping it would get monetized, and it did. But I have to keep saying this over and over again because I'm not trying to sell y'all no sunshine. My YouTube channel for a whole year, I'm just coming up on $200. I won't even take the money. I just let it sit there and roll over, roll over. Hopefully, maybe my channel will get big enough. I'm not going to say maybe. When my channel is big enough, it will pay more. But the funnel is already set up. So I'm saying start your YouTube channel. Get over and see Stephanie Perry and sign up for her YouTube challenge. I think that's the name of it. Anyway, she teaches you how to do it. And I'm telling you, nobody take the class. Take her class. I can help you with digital downloads, but she will have to help you get up and running because she can do it in 5 days. I can't do it. That's her thing. So find Stephanie Perry, take the YouTube challenge, get you a YouTube channel and just work at it. And y'all don't let me get off of here without telling y'all about the mean tweets. We got to do mean tweets. I have had some people type some mean stuff. Oh my goodness. But anyway, so YouTube AdSense money, but you can do Patreon. There are tons of things that you can do. Buy me a coffee. I forgot about that. That's a little drip too. My sisters, you know what we do? All we do is I think we circulate the same $25, $50 in our circle because I'll go over to Kathy's channel. Kathy has done Kathy, I couldn't find your buy me a coffee. Did you take it down? I was looking for it. I couldn't find it. So basically, buy me a coffee is like a little add-on that YouTube has. They host it. And people who are watching can buy you a coffee. It starts at like $5. So honestly, you know what? This is my theory. I think we all just buy each other coffee. We just, you go to somebody's channel, you see it. It's so easy to do. You hit the little button. You can buy $5 on up. I don't know. I don't think it's a limit. So Kathy, you need to put your buy me a coffee button back on. I had to remove one of those in live chat recently. Oh, I don't know what you had to remove, but Kathy, put your buy me a coffee someplace because I couldn't see it. Um, and some people have Patreon. Like I joined Alicia Renice, the artist. Y'all get over there, good music. Alicia gives her music away too. She's got a whole free thing, but I did sign up for her Patreon. And so we just kind of support each other because you never know, that little $25, $50 it adds up and it comes in handy. So you can treat your sister to a lunch or a coffee. Is it up? I couldn't find it. I looked and looked and looked. I could not find it. It's not in the description, but it's an easy way because I'm far away, you all. So I can't always buy my friends' merch. Like my friends have everything. They got books, journals. I know some folks. Tony has beautiful mugs and journals, but I can't get it. You can't ship it to me. It's just not practical to try to ship to me. So I prefer an easy way to give money, but that's something you could add on your YouTube channel. I'm telling y'all how to make money. I'm telling y'all how to get 5 streams of income so you can get out the house or so you can just supplement your income. And I'm telling you, you do nothing to get that money. It's just, you make it available and whoever feels so inclined, they treat you to a cup of coffee. And don't think people won't. They will. I think people are looking for easy ways to be supportive, at least in this community. We want to support one another. And I'm telling you, the easiest way for me is that buy me a coffee because you hit that thing, you're in and out. Digital downloads, we talked about that. I teach a class. If you have a skill, if you can knit, somebody wants to know how to knit. If you're a graphic artist and you can teach people how to create thumbnails, that's a legit thing. If you can edit, because I know all of my friends, we don't like to edit. So if you can teach us some tricks or if you do the editing, that's a side hustle that I personally prefer a class, because when you do a class, you get 5 or 6 people in there. You know what I'm saying? The class, that one-on-one thing, it takes a lot out of you. You can only make so much one-on-one. But digital downloads, that's the way to go. Create a class, that's the way to go. And of course, we're going to teach you how to invest so you can get you some dividends. That's another stream of income, y'all. And I haven't done anything. I do all this in my pajamas. A 60-year-old grandma doing this in her pajamas. You know, if I can do it. Y'all done seen me stop mid-sentence like, what was I saying? If I can do it, you can do it. I don't want my sister stuck in toxic jobs or being brainwashed. Like I want to say I was brainwashed. Because some of that was, I believed it myself, you all, that after a certain age, and some of that's true, particular in teaching, once you make a certain amount of money and you reach a certain age, it's harder to move around because nobody wants to hire you, because they can get 2 teachers or at least a teacher and a half for what they're paying you. So if you move out that spot, it's a good chance you just may not find anything. So I understand why people stay, but you shouldn't stay any place because you have to. And so I was really fortunate. I was able to get out of that blood sucking, life sucking job. And it's never the children. I say that every time. It was not the children, although they got more challenging as the years went on. But that, just being able to say, nope, I'm done. I'm done. Have enough money to do it. I did not have a whole stack of cash. Y'all know I'm not standing on a stack of cash. But I say all of that to say, and I share all of that to say, you can do it too. Do not stay. Do not sacrifice your health. Do not sacrifice your mental health. Do not sacrifice your family to stay in a job, because you can absolutely create income. Um, all I will say is that I'm bringing in, it's more than $500 a month between all of those things. And that's enough. That's enough. So now I take my pension check, it automatically gets deposited. And I just decide, how am I going to invest that? And then it just gets you more dividends. Y'all see how it goes. And it's not hard. I promise you it's not. Get with sisters who are doing what you're trying to do. That's what I did. I got with Stephanie Perry in that Exodus Summit group. Some smart women in there, man. There's some smart women in there. Jay, you can do this. I'm telling you, Jay, you got the YouTube channel. Keep working at it as soon as you can. I promise y'all, this is the truth. I would not lie to y'all. I'm sure they got a record of it. I tried to get in that Amazon influencer program 3 times a day. I kept saying one day they're going to let me in. They're going to let me in. They're going to let me in. I do not care. And it's really as simple as hitting a button. So I would say to you, I made it in right around 2,000 subscribers. I don't know if it's the number of subscribers. I don't know if it's the traffic. I don't know. And I just put together the first list. So I haven't even gotten paid from it, but it's set up. Anything you focus on. Hey, Melissa, what are your favorite dividend stocks? I don't know that I have a favorite. The ones that I have, Target is the only one that I have that's paying me a dividend now. I don't even know if VTI pays a dividend. And SCHD is the ETF that does pay a dividend, and that's the one I'm going to dollar cost average into. Let me just pull away. I'm going to look and see what SCHD is doing. Y'all, okay. So the price has fallen down to $75.83. Why do I want to know that? Because if you can read your chart, you don't want to buy it high. You want to buy it when it's low. So I'm keeping an eye out as soon as the price gets low, and I'm looking. I wish I could. I'm going to try to pull it in again. I don't know why I won't pull in. I don't have a clue. Let's see. I'll try it again. I never had that problem before. Oh, shoot. Did we get it? Oh, mercy, mercy. Okay, so you can see what I'm looking at. Hallelujah. Okay, so this is SCHD, and you can see the red, you see these red bars or these red candlesticks. The price is dropping. So if I want to buy this ETF, I don't want to pay for it when the price is high way up here. I'm going to wait. So hold on, I'm going to look at the price level and tell you what I'm okay. So it's going to play in between these two numbers, $77 and $74.56. There's a good chance, well, I want to slow down. At any rate, these are candlesticks. These are volume bars. They tell us how many people are in the stock market or how many transactions are happening. It's volume, how many people, how many buyers and sellers. This is my MACD, which is telling me that this is in a downward trend, and it's a pretty, this is a nice, healthy downward trend. The only thing that concerns me is that now we've hit our RSI. And once we hit that RSI value of 30, it's a good chance it's going to bounce up at least a little. Or it'll stay down here, but it can't stay down here for long. My TTM squeeze is also telling me that this is red. It's a downward trend, and we're in the thick of it. So I expect that this price will continue to dip, and it's $75.76. I wouldn't be surprised. I haven't been studying it, but what I would expect if it keeps going down, it would go down at this price level of 74.56. Well, if you're going to buy it, wouldn't you rather pay 74.56 for it? So that's why I'm watching it. And since you really can't time the market, like, I don't know, this thing might go down. Maybe it won't go all the way down to 74.56, but I'm going to be watching it. And even more so than that, let me pull out so you guys can see. Here's what it's been doing so this is my chart. So this is why I decided to wait and not purchase, because you can see that these big candles, the price, this was, what day was that? I want to say, let me move this, hide. This was it back in October. So back in October, SCHD was about $66. And from October to now, it's increased in value about $10. But you all can see how it went up, 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 up. And now it's hitting this little ceiling, and it could reject and come down. And that's what I'm watching for. I'm watching to see, is this price going to come down and make this an even more attractive buy, if that makes sense. Hey, how did you set your levels? Those are Fibonacci's. I'll show you how to do those. Do you know how to put Fibonacci's on your chart? I use those instead of, not, I shouldn't say instead of, when I'm being lazy and I don't want to plot support and resistance, I do a Fibonacci's thing. So I'll show you how to do it. Let me get over here. So let me take these off. Studies, remove. I don't know if I want to remove studies. I want to remove drawings. Hold tight. Let me see if I can click on it and remove it. If I remove all studies, will that take everything? I'm going to take it off anyway. Okay, shoot, that didn't do it. Anyway, let's see. I want to take the drawings off. That's what I want to do. Okay, so let me undo Fibonacci's retracement. Let's see, remove drawings. Hold on. Where's my stuff? Remove drawings. Clear drawing sets. Clear Fibonacci's? Yes. Okay. So let me just check back in the chat, make sure you're still there. Okay. So I'm going to show you how to put Fibonacci's on. Since this is an upward trend, you start at the low and then you go up to the high, and it'll stretch those out for you. So let me get over here. You go up here, you get your drawing tool, and you want to use this one that looks like a percent sign. That's the Fibonacci's retracement. You take it to this low. It's called a swing low because you see how the price was up high, then it got low. This was the lowest point. So you drop it and then you drag it all the way up to the highest point and drop. And once you drop it, it'll turn red like that. Did you see that? So that's how those are the price levels. So when I'm looking at my chart, I'm looking to see, and you can see it plays perfectly in between these lines, you guys. This was the low, this is the high. And so I'm waiting to see, like, is it going to come down to this 74.47? And it's looking pretty good. This is the weekly chart though. So let me pull into my daily chart. So each one of these candles that you're looking at now represents 1 day of trading. And you can see it bounced off of this and it's coming down. Look at that nice long red bar. We've got lots of volume, lots of selling volume. So, wow. And it's going down. Let's see, 75, 73. It opened up today at 76. Let's see, it's down 63 cents. And it normally moves about 69 cents. So she pretty much done pop for the day. But if she goes down a little more, hey, that's good for me for buying stock. If I want to buy this ETF, of course, I want to buy it when it's low. This would have been a good one to trade today. I'm just not trading, but it would have been a good one to trade today. So let me show you why it would have been a good one to trade. Let's go down to our 5-minute chart. Look at that. Oh my goodness, y'all. Somebody made some money while we were sitting here chatting it up. This would have been a great options play this morning. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Lord. If you can buy SCHD for a long hold, you park it, set it, forget it. You can also trade it. We were sitting right here. I wouldn't trade it now because the move has already happened. Can you see now this candle is not red? It's what we call a doji, which is it's over. The move is over. It's telling you it's exhausted. Although it could, let me look again. Let me see. Let me look on my 15-minute. Oh, I took all my studies and stuff off. I'll put those back on. But yep, look at that. Bam, bam, bam. And you see this green here? Move is over. The move is over. Now, what it might do is take a little breather and then continue down. So I'll just continue watching. But I'm not trading today. Does anyone know a good growing ESG stock or investment? I don't. Kathy, what is ESG? I don't even know what ESG is. How do you set your levels? We talked about that. Helpful. How would you have traded this? Girl, I'd have jumped. I'm sorry, is that finding buy? I would have bought a put. What? Oh my goodness. Let me see. Okay, let me look at it like I really would have looked at it, like on the 3-minute, and I'll tell you where I would have gotten in. Shh, are you kidding me? I wouldn't have gotten in on this first candle because I never do that. I'll never jump in like that. Let me see. I would have seen 1, 2, 3. Probably after I saw this candle, and then once this candle for sure. If I wasn't into this play already, I would have definitely gotten in on this candle. The only thing is I have to put my things back on because I took my stuff off. Let me drop these in real quick. MACD. I'm going to put these back. My RSI and my TTM. I need those indicators. Apply and okay. Okay. So when would I have gotten into this play? Definitely not here, definitely not there, maybe not there. This would have scared me just a little bit because of this long wick. But once I saw this come back, I probably would have been, let me see, where are we to in terms of, yeah. We're a little bit far away from this price level, but this is clearly a move. So I would have pulled out to the 5-minute because the 5-minute helps me see patterns better. Yeah. Yeah. I would have definitely played this. I would have done this one this morning because this is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 minutes of price dropping. Yep. And I probably would have bailed right here because you can see how this candle, I'm sorry, this bar on the MACD is no longer bright red. It's telling you the move is waning, that whole thing. Look at your RSI starting to recover and come back up. Yep, I probably would have gotten in somewhere around here, wrote it down to here, and bailed here. Let me look at it on 3 minute. I'll tell you exactly when I would have got out. Yeah, because look at it coming back. You see how it's, I would have gotten out on this candle. Definitely if I didn't get on this candle, I'm getting out on this one because this is definitely, it's coming back. So yeah, but I wouldn't trade today only because I haven't really studied. I haven't been listening to the news. I've been doing other things. Let me get rid of this. I need to find out what Yvette is trading. You all, Yvette started with us, and Yvette is a trader. Yep. It's helpful to hear you narrate your thought process because I wouldn't have known when the play was over. Oh, yes, you would. Yes, you would. Because when you watch your money, like your money is adding up, adding up, adding up. And then when that green candle comes in, your money starts depleting. You would have pulled the plug. It's like, wait a minute, I'm giving money back. We don't want to give money back, and we don't have to be greedy. That's a beautiful move. This right here, that's a beautiful trade. Easy, simple, no stress. That's an easy trade that I would have easily taken. I see the best listing, but curious about those that made the list. You talking about the list that I put out, Kathy? Because that's not a list. That's just, it's just some ETFs to consider. But I don't know, because I don't know what ESG is. Does any? Oh, okay. Environmental. Oh, that's what that means. Hey, we were talking about that. Somebody in class knows, Kathy, because you know who it is? Orletta. I'm not sure. Orletta. I think that's her name. She's the college professor. She was telling me that she is in an ESG, and I think it's doing well. So maybe we can talk to her when we get back to class next week. And you guys, I really want to apologize because today in class we took a full 2 hours talking only about investing, and we didn't get to any trading. So who was that? Is that Phi or FL? Finding Fly? I don't know what that is. FL, you have to tell me. But do you see how this thing is rebounding and it's coming back? You would have gotten out. If you didn't get out on that first green candle, the second one, you would get out by that third one because you would see all the profit that you just made is returning. Yeah, social. She and I were talking about it, and I can't, since my memory, she was telling me, I can't remember, and I don't want to misspeak. I don't know, but while you all are here, hit the like button, subscribe. I see new names. I see new people. Y'all come on, join the family. It costs nothing. It's absolutely free. While you're here, before you forget, don't do it tomorrow. Don't do it next week. Don't go over to the community tab and do it. Do it while you're here. Hit the subscribe button. I'm telling y'all, I'm just going to keep doing this. I'm going to keep sharing what I know. Oh, finance. Well, hello then. Finding financial independence. You are definitely in the right place. Please do me a favor and hit the subscribe button. You are in the right place. You have found your people. That's what we're doing. It's y'all are watching me find my way. I didn't have any of this in place. I had a pension. I had some investments and a dream. That's what I had. I had a dream. I knew I wanted to retire. I knew I wanted to, travel and just live life and be free. That's what I wanted. I wanted to just be free. And so this stuff has all evolved around me. This was not in my plan. I knew I wanted to do YouTube. I was willing to try it, but I never dreamt that it would be. I didn't know that you could use YouTube to make money. I didn't know that. Did y'all know that? I didn't. I thought the only way you could make money on YouTube was from videos. Stephanie Perry taught us how to use YouTube as like a business magnet. And so you can pull people into buy your class, genius, or to buy your digital product. So you use social media. Y'all, I've had Instagram and Facebook for as long as everybody else since 2909, whatever. I never thought of it as a way to bring business to me. I always thought of those as creative spaces and social spaces. That's how I use my Instagram. If you scroll back on my Instagram, you don't see nothing but my grandbabies. You'll see my kids and my grandbabies. I had no clue that you could use Instagram to attract customers. Had no clue. Had no clue that you could use all those social media platforms to draw customers into a product that you now sell. And so I have 3 products that I sell that all evolved, you all, in the last, I don't know, the last 90 days to well, certainly the last 6 months for sure. Yay! Yeah. Well, hey there, Bree. See, I'm telling y'all be killing me with these screen names. We're gonna have to have one day for you all to just give me your government names so I know who's who. Bree, yes, I'm telling you, you're in the right place, Bree. And I won't put you on the spot, but Bree, the younger you are, the better positioned you are, so that you won't be like me. It wasn't that I was worried, but I was counting up the pin. I was like, Lord, okay, Lord, cross the T and carry the one. I hope I got enough pennies to pull this off. And I had enough money to get out of that job. I had enough money between the sale of my house and money I had put aside in my pension. I did have enough money to launch. And I know that having a pension, not everybody has that. That has been such a game changer and it secures me. But there are other things you can do. And I'm showing you this, y'all, because I'm not even using my pension money. I did it by lowering my expenses. My apartment's $325. I can pay for everything here for $500. If you can get your expenses low and generate income to cover those expenses, what are we talking about? No, I didn't know that either, Kathy. I did not know that you could monetize through YouTube. You can monetize your channel. You can get Patreon. That's a way to get a monthly. You have a monthly subscription that generates a little drip. Um, Kathy says she needs a new screen name. Yeah, you do. You need one that's really like nobody would ever know that that's you. Because I'm telling y'all, I can be talking to somebody in the chat and then see them in class and not even know that they're the same person because everybody uses their screen name. But yes, you guys, I don't know what it is. That's what I did. I got rid of everything and went nomad. Yep, best position ever because now you control your cost. I totally control how much I'm going to spend. So y'all know I'm not spending a lot of money on my living expenses. Y'all know what my biggest, listen, I spend more money on eating out than I do on rent. I said what I said. It is what it is. But that's a luxury for me. Hey, Elle, hey. That's a it's not even a splurge. I just don't have to think twice about it because my expenses are so low. And so, yeah, I don't mind spending like I'm spending maybe somewhere between 20. It's shameful. It's shameful. But I'm spending somewhere between 20 and $30. It can't be 30, but it's at least 20. I'm spending about 20. Let's see, what's 800? 8 times 3, 24. Okay, let's say I'm spending 25 to $30 a day to eat. It is what it is. I'll get better. And so when I tell you that I spend more money on taxis and eating out, if I would cook, I could cut that. I could get rid of that. But it since I don't, it doesn't stretch me, it doesn't stress me. So here's the deal. Let me tell you the real deal. My rent works out to $10 a day. It's about $10 a day for this place. $325, 30 days, you know, let's say $15. My goal was to live on $1,500 a month. That works out to $50 a day. So if my rent is $15 a day, that leaves me a whole what, $35 to do whatever the heck I want to do. And that's what I'm doing. So as long as I'm under $50 a day, It's all gravy over here. That's $50 a day is $1,500 a month. That's my max budget. That's me just like I don't give two hoots. Okay, Bree, do you see why we would have gotten out? You see how this thing, the price is just going back up? To be honest with you, somebody could purchase a call. I'd have to look at it to see. But if this price goes right back up to where it was, which it totally could, you could have bought a call. So you buy a put when the price is going down, you buy a call when the price is going up. That's options trading. And we're not trying to do all of that right now. We're focused on our long-term investments. And so that's why I'm looking at SCHD. The real reason I'm over here was not to trade it today, but to see if it was going to drop down to this price level and get cheaper. Why would I want to pay $76 for it when I could get it for $74 or $75? All of that money matters. So I'm not going to try to guess. I'm going to wait and see. I'm going to tell you, let me show you what I'm looking at to tell you why I'm going to wait. I'm going to pull back to the weekly chart and see what the weekly chart is saying. So this weekly chart, this tells us what SCHD has done for the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 weeks. So the last 3 months. And on the last 3 months, it's just been going straight up. And then you can see how these candles got small, small, small. And here comes this red one. Well, this is telling me that that upward trend may be coming to an end. And so if the upward price trend is coming to an end, and maybe you see how the RSI is pointing down, you see how this turned to this dark green. If it continues to come down, which this is what my weekly chart is telling me, it's possible. We've got this red volume bar in here, which means more sellers than buyers. I'm gonna wait and see. I'm not in a hurry. Investing is not, you don't want to rush. You don't want to do anything out of fear. You don't want to do any of that. You want to make sound decisions. So I'm going to watch SCHD for just a couple more days and to see if it's going to actually bounce off of this price level and maybe pull back a little bit and maybe get closer to $74. It's certainly cheaper than it was when it started out today. It is down approximately 45 cents. So right away, it's 45 cents cheaper than it was when the market opened. So yeah, we want in investing, we want to buy low and sell high. When we're talking about trading, we don't get two hoots. We just want it to go up and down, up and down. So let me show you one that goes up and down. I'm looking to purchase SCHD. Let me see. Uh-huh. Oh, for long-term dividend. Yep, that's me too. That's why I'm looking at SCHD and I'm getting that. I'm dollar cost averaging into that joker, no doubt. So definitely by Tuesday of next week, I can let you all know. I started to purchase it anyway at 76, but something said hold tight, look at your chart. That's why it's important to be able to read a chart. You want to be able to read a chart. If you're trading options, you got to be able to read a chart. But if you're investing for the long term, you want to be able to look at your chart too. I can tell that it's been on this 3-month tear up. And here comes this red candle. Maybe the price is going to pull back a little. Maybe I can just sit tight for a few days and see if the price goes down. Now, with dollar cost averaging, you're not trying to time the market like you're not trying to find the lowest price and then get all in. No. I just want to get in if I can find a good buying opportunity, which means it's a little cheaper than it's been recently. And I'm going to get in there, y'all, and just start feeding it. I think I'm going to do $100 a week, maybe. I think that's a good price. That's like $25 a day. So we'll see what happens. And I can't do it daily. We watched Lisa J. Stocks today. She came and spoke to our class. Lisa dollar cost averages in every day. Now, that takes some discipline. I mean, she doesn't have it on auto, is what she shared with us. She does it physically at the same time. Now, I don't know about that because I'm going to tell you this. I might be napping. I might be out for coffee with a friend. I might be doing a whole bunch of things. I have to automate mine. I am going to set up a limit order for the price I want and do good until canceled. Okay, L. I'm going to set up auto. Yeah, me too. I'm going to do $5 a day for SDHD. I love this. Yes. Come on, y'all. This is the good. And we're doing it together. It don't get no better than that. Do y'all know I can share this with y'all? I share everything else. I prayed for this. I really did. I wanted women around me that could help me elevate, who were kind and I'm telling you, I just believe in the power of prayer. That's me. You don't have to believe what I believe, but I feel like I have the community that I prayed for, the women around me that are knowledgeable and they share, and it's just been good. It's been good. I wonder if the limit works for dollar cost averaging. I don't know. See, I don't know. I'm just going to set mine and just bam. I can't fool with it. I'm gonna set mine on $100 a week. I think I'm gonna get in. I don't like to do anything on Monday. The market is always so crazy on Monday. I got to pick a day of the week that money goes in, and then I'm just not going to look at it. I just don't want to fool with it. I wish, or maybe if Yvette, maybe if I can figure out how to automate it to go in every day, I'll do $25 a day. I'm okay with that. $25 a day and just let it be, because that's what, 125 bucks a week. That's $500 a month. I think that's reasonable. Yeah. When I think about it, I did the limit for good to close for the rollover. So yes, it does. Oh, okay. So now we know. So you can set a limit, like, so you can say only get me in at this price and not above this price. I like that. And you said it good to close. Okay, I'm going to try it. I'm going to try that. We can always call, we can always call Schwab. Y'all, we have a broker. That's the beautiful thing. But can I tell y'all something? Don't y'all tell nobody I told you this. When I call Schwab, y'all, I didn't feel like they were as nice as, like, when I call Fidelity, those people bend over backwards. And even when I would call TD Ameritrade, they were super de duper nice. I don't know. The Schwab lady didn't seem like she really knew what the heck was going on. She was like, I don't know. Let me switch you over to the switch specialist. I was like, I don't know. You can store the money in cash part of your broker and then dollar cost automate out of that. Yep. Y'all, to be honest with y'all know I'm still not switched over from TD Ameritrade to Schwab. So I'm going to be doing mine out of a different account. Let me look at this. Let me pull this down and look at the 5 minute. I'll look at the 15 minute. Okay. So yeah. No, I want to look at the 5 minute. Yep. Okay, so yeah, that move was clearly over when we said it was over. And now it's bouncing off of this RSI. You can see that it was a beautiful downtrend. These bars are getting bigger. They're bright red. And then you see the trend change. These dark red bars, and they're smaller. And look, here comes our yellow trend over. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. Now it can always turn back, but pretty much that this downward move with this momentum and these big, that's over. That's over. So who knows? Maybe if they don't, if it doesn't turn all the way up, because now it looks like a little consolidation, maybe it'll continue down. If it continues down, this is where I'm looking for the price level for it to hit. I'm looking for it to hit 74.47. If it gets close to that 74, hey, we're winning if we're trying to get in. But that would have been a beautiful trade. It says, girl, my day trade went awful. I was in that infamous put, tried to get out only to realize they only had me in one contract, though I bought two. What were you trading, Yvette? What equity were you trading? Please don't say NVIDIA. I went to oversold, and when I tried to sell and lost my edge and lost my money. What were you trading? Oh, girl, I hate SPY. I'm sorry. I never trade SPY. SPY is a neck snapper. They told me that in class. They were like, you do not mess with for real. I was like, nope, I do not fool with SPY. Do you know, I don't think I've ever traded SPY, maybe once or twice. SPY is vicious. It's like Nvidia can be vicious too. Let's pull it up. Oh goodness, yeah. SPY turns so quickly. So that's why I say anybody who's interested in trading, start with Ford. You sit there all day long. Let me pull up Ford. You can sit in Ford all day long, but it will make money. Now don't get it twisted. Ford will make money. It's just not going to be a fast. Look at that. See, I wouldn't fool with that. That's all kind of crazy all over the board. But let's see. I don't have, oh, okay. The next level I have for Ford is $10.86. It's got to be something in between that dollar. It's something in between there. But at any rate, so everybody is down. Let's see. Let's look at our market watch and visualize. Oh yeah. So can you all see that? It's a pretty red day today. Can y'all see that? My only issue with Ford is that for each contract, you're paying $1.32, so $132. They had no contracts less than that on Ford. Let me look and see. That's crazy. Let's see. We got Ford. Let's trade. See what we got out here. Well, see, me and you do it differently because I would have got me some of these $27 contracts down here. Certainly some of these, but those are calls for puts. Let's see. I probably would have got some of these. I don't know what you trading. Are you doing zeros? These? I don't know. For a put, these contracts are between $36 and $38, 84. So Yvette, I know you'll do a 0 day. You know, I'm scared of those. I got caught in one of those. I don't fool with them no more. I will do these where you got 10 to 12 days for it to work itself out. But this contract is basically $42. No, the commission fees, not the contract cost. Oh, what? The commission and fees. What? Oh, not the contract. Okay. Bye, Marilyn. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We're about to get out of here too, y'all, because I got to get to bed because I got an interview in the morning with D. And I want to say it's like 7 o'clock in the morning. Y'all know I can't be sleepy for that. Oh, the commission fees. What? Yeah. You're right. Bye, sister. Thank you for everything. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Just love her. All right, y'all. I don't think I got anything else. I think I showed y'all all. I'm gonna keep watching SCHD. That's my choice. Let's get back over here to this chart. I'm gonna see if it hits this price level or if it goes back up. If it goes back up, I'm just gonna dollar cost average in like we said anyway. And that's it. That's the next one. That's the next purchase for me. From Lack to Legacy is the interview on Dee's channel. Yes, it's going to be on Dee's channel. I think they say that there's a way you can do it to both channels. I have yet to been able, I haven't been able to pull that off yet. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Please don't forget, you guys, share the channel, like, subscribe, do all that stuff, hit all the buttons. It don't matter what button. And if you have a YouTube channel, let me go ahead and shout you out. Kathy Hampton of Wellside Retreats. Please go check out Kathy's channel. And again, we've said this to everybody. If you get there and the channel's not your vibe, don't subscribe. But always leave a comment. You can hit the like button. And if you really want to be a friend of the channel, just hit all the like buttons. That's what I do. I go to under somebody's comments and I just hit all the like buttons. It counts as engagement and it takes you not even 30 seconds. It takes you 3 seconds to do it. Yvette Boone. I'll pop you guys up. Yvette Boone of Yvette Boone Creates. If you're into plants, Yvette's plants, first of all, are absolutely gorgeous. And she is totally engaging. So go over, check it out. And again, if maybe you're not into plants, like I don't have any house plants at all. Y'all know what I'm gonna do? Put them in a suitcase. But I still love watching Yvette's channel because her editing is like immaculate. It's just incredible. So get over there, check her out. If you don't subscribe, at least leave a comment. Hit all the thumbs up. You know, all the people that leave a comment, just thumbs up their comment. Who else was in here? I know my girls were all here. I'm just scrolling. Jay Speaks has a channel, and Jay is over there, man. Jay does everything on her channel. Go check her out, please. You know what to do. I don't have to keep telling y'all what to do. Who else? Finding FI sounds like Bree. Is that a YouTube channel? If it's not, it should be. I don't know. I gotta find out. Okay, so we got Jay up. Tea Time Beauty, that sounds like a YouTube channel. I'm sticking it up. Y'all put it in your browser and see. If it is, you know what to do. Go support. Support a friend. We take care of each other. Oh, and don't forget Marissa and Dr. Kamani. T's Treasures, that sounds like a YouTube channel for sure. Hit her up. Did we say Tea Time Beauty? That sounds like a YouTube channel. I'm just putting everybody on blast. Go support your sisters. It costs you nothing. It's pennies on the dollar. Jan, I don't know. We got Yvette. Don't forget Mimi Slow Travels. Love that. Love Mimi's channel. H&D Abroad. That's where I'll be tomorrow. I'll be on Dee's channel tomorrow. We'll be talking about the whole challenge, the 1,000 Black women opening brokerage accounts. So if you haven't signed up for that class and you want to get on this yummy goodness, I'm telling you, this is an extension of today's class. In today's class, we were only able, and I could just tell you all this as a teacher. You might not have noticed this, but for me, it was so janky, y'all. I don't like it when the tech doesn't work or when things don't flow smoothly. So I'm always trying to improve, make sure next week it goes even smoother. So if you have any suggestions on how to make the class better, if you were in class today, y'all know my feelings won't be hurt. Drop me a note if you know how to make it more interactive or whatever it is. And if you want to schedule, this is where you can find me so that you can get into the investing class. And if you stay over, you'll get some of the trading stuff too. Yep. I think that's about it, y'all. I got nothing else. Anybody got any questions or anything before I get out of here? It says, before you leave, in case you missed it, the Fidelity Cash pays dividend too. I know. Girl, I know. And I'm telling you, it's such a pleasant surprise. Yes, Yvette, I have the Fidelity account. Yes. Y'all, and I know it sounds like I'm not sitting on $5 million. But I'm telling you, when you look up and it's an extra $15 here and an extra 12, I'm like, ooh, it adds up. It really does add up. So check out Fidelity too. The only thing about Fidelity, you all, I don't like their platform. I'm just gonna call it like it is. I'm gonna probably always trade with Thinkorswim, and the fact that Schwab partnered with TD Ameritrade, oh my goodness, that was straight. That was manna from heaven. Yep. Yvette, tell the truth. Your money is still making money, y'all. Oh, it's a beautiful thing. But I don't, if you didn't know, you didn't know. Because like a lot of this stuff, y'all, I didn't have time. I was too busy. Oh, hey, enough by mint. MNT. Let me put you up here too, because I know for sure that's a YouTube channel. Thank you. Yep. Thank you for stopping by, y'all. And I'm about to get out of here. Jan, y'all, get with it. Y'all, let's get these multiple streams of income up. I'm talking about low stress. We're not going checking into folks' jobs. This is stuff I do in my pajamas. And I'm trying to think of like the next idea of what I can do. I know I could always do travel guides, y'all, because I didn't do Bali. And I could tell you a whole heap of stuff. I still got connects in Bali. As a matter of fact, one of the guys that I stayed with, he hit me up today. He's in Bali. His name is Nick. So I need to do a Bali travel guide. I need to update my Southeast Asia travel guide. So think of something. Think of something and come to the class. All right. I'm gone, y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Come see us. Sit with us in with Dee's thing. I think it's 7 p.m. I don't know. Don't make me tell no stories. If it's 6 a.m. for me, it's gonna be. If it's 7 a.m. for me, I think it's 7 p.m. for you guys. Hi, Alicia. We're just getting out of here. It's over. But it's so good to see your face in the place. I was telling everybody they need to get over there and get them some love, get loved on. Oh, Alicia, I have to tell you, the last video that you did when you were in the car talking about people pleasers. Oh my goodness, and stop blaming people pleasers. Sister, I was in there talking with you. I was having a Holy Ghost good time. I promise you, I literally was talking back to the screen. Y'all check the video out. If you are a recovering people pleaser like myself, there's some love over there for you. I'm telling y'all. All right, I gotta go. Talk to y'all later. Bye, y'all. I'll see everybody tomorrow on Dee's channel. Bye. Now I gotta figure out how to get out of here. You know, I don't remember any of this stuff. How do you close out a live?